Hey, my name's Henry. Today we're going to talk about Date Picker. Date Picker is super quick and easy to use. I feel like a user of any level can quickly hop in and see what Date Picker is doing and how to use it. So let's check it out. If you look at this example, we're going to be in the Reviews app right here. And on the screen on the bottom left, we have a review date right here with this button. All you got to do is click the button. And then quickly a small screen with the calendar and a write option are going to pop up on the screen. The time is totally optional, by the way, but let's just check out the date picker real quick. It's going to reference today as today's date for reference. If you double click any date, it is going to show that date and the time. If you hop back in there, it's going to reference still today as today's date, but also the date that you just picked. So let's pick a random day here. Let's go May 5th. It is going to show May 5th with the time. Again, the time is completely optional. Yeah, super quick, super easy to use. You could plug this into any app. So now that we showed you that example, we're going to hop into some code and quickly plug this into any app that you want. So let's dive in. Okay, so picking up where we left off, now I got this button ready to go. We're still in the Reviews app. We're on a different screen where we're going to plug in this date picker for ourselves. So I have this button ready to go. Let's click on the after click. Right here, I've included the My Workspace User Resources editor functions, which is for the date picker. I have two quick variables for the left position and top position. That's just to ensure that that small screen appears next to that button right there. That's all that's doing. We're going to see how this works. So now I'm going to type in the actual function. So it's function date picker with then a few parameters there. The first one is a screen. The screen is going to be my parent. Okay. The left position is the dimmed variable right there, left position. Oops, there we go, come on. Left position, there we go. Next parameter is top position, which we already declared right above it. Time, so this is what I talked about having an optional time parameter. The time is completely optional. I think most cases do not need a time, but some do. So for this example, we'll just leave it out, but in the example at the beginning of the video, you did see that the time was plugged in just as reference. So if I just skip that, it is an optional parameter, so we can skip over it. Default date. I do think that this is helpful because it's going to show a default date when you hop in there. So right now, if I type in the bound value that this edit table is going to be bound to, let's just do that. So let's go boom, boom, pop main. It's going to be .reviews. Where's it at? Right there. Right. It's edit, and it's going to be review date, right? / value. So all that means is that when you hop back into this func date picker, when that screen shows up, it's going to show you the selected, it's going to select the value for this review date. So when you hop in, you know, hey, this review date is already set for, in this example, February 28th right there. See that? Okay. The path property, you never really use that because we're already establishing the left and top position, but we do have another property if you're not going to use that. But I think most use cases we're using the other left and top position. And the last one is for the callback listener. I do have a callback listener set up right here. So it's me.listListener. And that just lets us know, hey, after we made a change and after we ran this function, the callback listener is going to get that chance to run its own code. So this is all set up. All we're going to do now is just slightly blacken the screen behind it, which we call a flyout. So to do that, we're just going to hop in here. We're going to say, hey, my parent. Actually, we're going to go pop details, pop details dot cover color. Come on. It's going to say black, comma 10. I'm going to send that to client. Go. So all that's going to do is slightly blacken the screen behind us to show that the focus is the new date picker. So let's go ahead and close it and save it. Now we're going to go to that callback, which is right here. So after that function that func date picker runs, it's going to pass into this callback, and this is where we're going to just do some additional functionality. So in this case, we're going to we're just going to include the functions. We're going to alias the edit table, which is for the review, so we can actually edit that review date. And all this line 6 is saying, hey, if the user picks something, so hey, if value is not blank, if something was selected, then we're going to go ahead and edit and submit that new value. So we're going to type in value. and we're going to pass that in to the correct column, which is going to be pop main dot reviews edit, and it's also going to be the review date. Boom, value. There we go. So yeah, so that newly selected value, we're just going to pass it into this correct column in the edit table, and then we're going to run our func edit, which is func edit review. Boom, and that's going to edit. that's going to edit and submit that final selection. Let's close it and save it. Check it out. All we're going to do to finish this off is to make sure that that screen behind us, that pop details, it gets changed back to a normal screen color. So we're just going to blank that out, that cover color. Then we're going to send to client. Pop details, boom, cover color, oops. Send to client. So after we slightly blackened it, it's going to come back to life and come back to that normal white color. Close it and save it. I do want to point out that this label is already bound to the correct table and column. So after you make those changes, since it's bound, it's going to quickly update. Let's check this all out. If I click on this date picker now, it's going to show the previously picked date. Let's just pick May 5th again. Here we go. There we go, May 5th. Let's change it to June 1st. Everything is updating as it should. And again, the time one is optional on this one, so we're doing no time just for a quick, easy plug-in. There you go. Yeah, so date picker is a really cool little feature we have here at Appward. You can plug it in into almost any app and it works great. It's super easy to use. Make sure you check out appward.com for more details on all our apps and all our new cool projects we're working on. And also check out our YouTube page on YouTube. Thanks for watching.